Welcome everybody to another LEGO Throwback Thursday video. Today's video will be going over the LEGO Dino theme that came out in 2012. I always thought this came out in 2010 for some reason, but I guess, this all came out, 2011, end of 2011 at Toys R Us. I remember seeing it. I was down in Georgia visiting family, for the holiday season in 2011, and my brother and my aunt actually ended up picking me up a couple of these sets. That's kind of where my love for this theme came from. I think this is personally one of the better Dino themes. And looking back, it's definitely a cool theme I wanted to kind of talk about and see if you guys remember it and what you guys have out of this theme. And let's get right into it, guys, with the smallest set of the wave. We have 5882, the Ambush Attack. This is a small set I do actually have right here on my shelves to the left of me. This retailed for $12, 80 pieces, one minifigure and a dino. I feel like it was a little higher on the price per piece, just mainly because of the dinosaur piece. They're all, all those are one mold, the smaller ones. So that's pretty much the reason for that. But I do have this set, and for what it was worth, I mean, it's a cool set. I mean, $9.99 would have been better, but $11.99 at that point, what's really the difference? Moving on to the next one, guys, 5883, the Tower Takedown, $20, 136 pieces, one minifigure, and then also a pterodactyl, or a pterodon, I guess. I don't even know what the difference is, really. I'm not really, I used to be big into dinosaurs when I was young, but not these days. But yeah, I also have this set as well, another set that I got, from my aunt and my brother, for that Christmas, technically. And yeah, I mean, another cool set, the tower build. I'm looking at it right now in person, and it's a pretty cool build. I mean, I like the colors. I like how they used yellow, to really accent everything on these builds, and I think it all flows together well. So there's that one, guys. Moving on to 5884, the Raptor Chase, $30, 259 pieces, two figs, and then a Velociraptor. And yeah, again, another set I have right here on the left. I've got all of them in the same shelf on that cubby, thing. And yeah, I mean, very cool. I mean, again, I like the yellow accents. For what it's worth, I mean, a 4x4, in an off-roader in Lego, this one does look pretty cool. Of course, it's kind of bulked up and beefed up. The wheels are huge on it, but of course, to kind of just fit with like the whole, if you're going to go up against a dinosaur, I guess, you kind of need a little something like that. But yeah, all together though, guys, I mean, a very cool set, and for $30, I think is well worth it at the time. Here's where we start getting into a little bit of higher price per pieces because of just the bigger dinosaurs. We have 5885, the Triceratops Trapper. This is one I did not have from back in the day. I feel like at Toys R Us at the time too, it was probably like a $60 set, and just I wasn't really about that at that time. You'll see the other set I picked over it in a second here. But yeah, guys, two figs, 271 pieces, $50, and the Triceratops. I mean, really, the price is marked up there due to the Triceratops. I mean, that's probably at least $15 worth of that markup. Because realistically, price per piece, gurus would say, okay, that's supposed to be like a $30 set, but Triceratops is definitely why that, brought that set up. Moving on to 5886, the T-Rex Hunter. Again, kind of an overpriced one right here, $70, 40 pieces and two figures, but you also get the T-Rex. And I've also got this one built here on my right. This was pretty much the bigger set that I chose out of, the bigger sets here, and I don't regret it. This helicopter build, I think it's fantastic. It fits the T-Rex well. The T-Rex, is an awesome mold. And too many figures could have been a little bit better on that regard. But, I mean, you have your pilot for the ATV. You have your pilot for the helicopter. And that's pretty much all you need at the end of the day. So that was 5886, the T-Rex Hunter. Moving on to 5887, the Dino Defense Headquarters. And this is one that back in the day I really wanted it. I remember, this was on my list. It was on my list, for my dad, for my mom, if they wanted to get me something. It was on probably my top 10 list back in the day. And I never ended up getting it. I'm not sure why. I probably just chose other stuff over it. Maybe a Star Wars set over it. But 5887 Dino Defense Headquarters, $100, 793 pieces, 4 minifigures. But at that point, you also get 3 dinosaurs. You get Velociraptor, T-Rex, then you get the smaller dinosaur as well. So I think this is probably the best bang for your buck out of this whole theme right here. I mean, price per piece, gurus, I mean, you're at about $80 right there. So a $20 markup for 3 additional dinosaurs. I mean, you got to give it to him at that point. I think this was a very cool overall, round, set right here. And looking back, I still wish I can get it at some point. But for the resale value, I've got some other stuff on top of the list, of course. Moving on to the last one, guys. This was an exclusive to Toys R Us, and hence the huge markup on this thing. Wow, I did not know this was $34.99 for set number 5888 Ocean Interceptor. Toys R Us exclusive, so I actually don't know if that $35 takes into account their markup or not. Hopefully it does. So maybe like a $30 technical resale set, which, you know, not the end of the world, I guess. 222 pieces, 2 minifigures, Pterodactyl again. And yeah, I never had the set. You know, Toys R Us, I didn't really shop there all that much. You know, I kind of, you know, even my parents and I kind of told them, you know, just from watching YouTube and just from shopping there, I mean, it was kind of obvious that they marked up their stuff. So honestly, Toys R Us was never really the go-to spot for me, you know, to buy Lego. A lot of times it was Walmart and Target. So I never really saw this. And at the end of the day, $35, I mean, I even if I was making $100,000 a year, I probably could not justify buying that set for $35. But that's pretty much all for this video, guys. Just a quick Throwback Thursday theme right here. Comment down below other themes you guys want to see on this series. Again, I like doing the series, kind of looking back, you know, for myself, you know, kind of just discussing what sets I've had, kind of my thoughts on them. I know a couple of people, you know, relatively, you know, ask some of these questions, you know, what are my thoughts on this theme or that theme. So if you guys have any other themes you guys want me to cover, leave those down below, and let me know down below if you guys had any of these sets and your thoughts on the Dino theme from 2012. And yeah, that's pretty much all for this video, guys. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Please remember to comment and subscribe. Stay tuned for us. See you guys later. Bye, guys. Save 5% off on your next Lego purchase. Be sure to use code LIFEBRICK. That's capital LIFE-BRICK at republicbricks.com for 5% off your next order. It'll pretty much pay for your shipping or get you a couple dollars off. They sell old Lego minifigures, sets, mystery boxes, and more. I've got a couple of videos on my channel showing the products, so be sure to use code LIFEBRICK on your next order for 5%.